Hello, welcome to a video. Today we're going to be using a shadow Wooper powered up to level 50, and yeah, it took me too much stardust. But yeah, into the first battle we've got a neutral lead with Salazzle. We're going to safe swap into Quagsire, going for the Aqua Tail immediately, and they're going to shield it up, and we're going to no shield the Poison Fang. It's not gonna do much damage, and they're going to come in with Credily. Now we're going to go for another Aqua Tail, and yeah, third Aqua Tail, we're able to reach it, and it's going to go unshielded. Now we're going to come back in with Talonflame. We're going to shield this because it will be a double super effective Rock Slide, which would one-shot us. So we're going to shield up another one. And now they're going to come in with a Vigoroth. We're going straight for the Flame Charge, and unfortunately they make it their Rock Slide before we make it. Now they're going to come back in with the Salazzle, but this is just game over. We can't do anything against a Vigoroth. Mud Bomb not gonna do much damage. Wooper is just garbage, so you shouldn't build one. But yeah, GG's. Next opponent will be leading in with a Galvantula, which is pretty neutral lead again, both dealing super effective damage with the moves. But we're going to catch hopefully this charge, which is resisted. And now they're going to come in with the Trevenant. We're going straight for the Rock Slide, dealing neutral damage, dealing actually a lot of damage. They're going to go for the Seed Bomb, easily knocking us out. Now we're going to come back in with the Talonflame and farm them down. They're going to come in with a Toxapex. We're going straight for the Fly and then swapping into our Wooper. We're going for a Mud Bomb, but Wooper is just so bad. They actually grab a shield, which is quite hilarious. Now we're going to go ahead and grab another shield with Wooper, and now we're going to shield it because it's Wooper Showcase, and going for the third Mud Bomb, actually taking out the Galvantula. We're going to go for yet another Mud Bomb against the Toxapex, and now we just going to go for a Fly, shield up the Brine, and this should be game over. So GG's. Next opponent, Pidgeot in the lead. It's a pretty neutral lead, but they're running Gust, which actually does quite a lot of damage. But we're going to go for a Flame Charge immediately, dealing quite a lot of damage. Now we're going to shield this up and probably farm them down. Now we're actually going to swap into Quagsire and go for an Aqua Tail, realizing we can't farm them fully down. We actually grab a shield, but we still make it to another Aqua Tail. They're going to double shield their Pidgeot. We're going to let this go through with just a Feather Dance, which we can comfortably live. Now they come in with their own Wooper with their Quagsire with a nice hat. But we're going to go for the Aqua Tail spam, trying to get chip damage. Now we swap into our Talonflame, going for the Fly, but they make a nice catch onto Lantern. Does resisted damage, but let's say we're going to go for another Fly. The opponent looks like they're trying to get a full farm down. We're going to come in the Wooper. We got no shields remaining, and Surf will do a lot of damage because Wooper is just so small CP. We're not going to go for another Surf, taking us out, and yeah, we lose this pretty hard. But GG's. Next opponent is going to have a Quagsire in the lead, so pretty bad lead. We're going to stay in, at least in the beginning, but then we swap into our own Quagsire. The opponent goes for Aqua Tail, going for chip damage. Now they're going to come in with a Whimsicott. We're going to go for the Stone Edge, and here I just let Quagsire go down so we can command farm with Talonflame. Moonblast going to do around 60% of our health, but we can now go for one Incinerate the opponent. Unfortunately makes it to an Aqua Tail, but we're going to go for the Fly and then swap into a Wooper. We're going for a Mud Bomb, throwing on good timing, and the Mud Bomb is going to grab a shield. Then we'll make it to another Mud Bomb, probably grabbing the second shield, and we're going to now let Wooper go down, and we're going for the Flame Charge, winning the CMP tie. And now we just have to make it to a Fly, and a boosted Fly from this range will be enough damage to take out the Quagsire, and we can win. So yeah, GG's. And next opponent has a Wormadam in the lead, so mid lead. They swap into an Electrode. We're going to respond with our Quagsire. We're going to go for the Stone Edge, dealing big damage, but we make it to a Hyper Beam, almost knocks us out. And let's see if we're going to make it to Aqua Tail against Wormadam. Yeah, we're going to be able to make it. Does quite little damage. Opponent lags here, so I'm going to wait, or maybe they just wanted to be a bit lower so we could get less farm or something, but doesn't matter. We're going to go for a Mud Bomb against the Whiscash, and we probably can't do anything anymore. Scald easily takes out the Wooper, and now it's just a Talonflame against Wormadam, so we are not against two shielded Whiscash. This is probably just game over. The opponent swaps into Wormadam, and us to go for the full farm down, and one Incinerate actually takes off the Quagsire before they make it to a Scald, and we actually win that, so pretty crazy. Next game, Toxapex in the lead with his bad lead, so we immediately going to swap into our Quagsire. They swap into a Trevenant, and we're going to go for Stone Edge, dealing quite a lot of damage. Now they let us get to another Aqua Tail over farming, and they're going to shield it, and then they over farm even more, and then go for the Seed Bomb, taking us out. Now we're coming back in with Talonflame so we can incinerate them down, shielding up the Shadow Ball, and now they got a Vigoroth, so we can't do much with Wooper against Vigoroth because it's so bulky, and the Mud Bombs are just neutral. And we're going to our only win con is to call a bait, but they just full send the Rock Slide and we lose, so GG's. Next opponent, Charjabug in the lead, quite similar to the other bug Pokemon, but we're going to swap into Quagsire. They come in with a Whiscash, and we're going straight for the Aqua Tail. It does quite a lot of damage, and we're going to let this go through. Unfortunately, we don't make it to another Aqua Tail, but we're going to go for a Fly, grabbing a shield, and the opponent throws immediately, so we get an Incinerate in for free, and then we're going to make it to another Fly before they throw a move. It's going to grab the final shield. Now they're going to go for a Scald, fully taking out the Wooper, and we're going to let it go with just a Mud Bomb, and they come back in with the Charjabug. Now going for the flame charge, taking out the charger bug. They have a skeleton in the back. Fly isn't going to be enough damage to take it out, so unfortunately we lose. GG's next opponent will have Skeledirge in the lead, so we're going to immediately swap into Quagsire, and we're met with a Vigoroth. We're going for the Stone Edge, dealing quite a lot of damage, but now we're going to let this Body Slam go through and go for an Aqua Tail. It'll either knock out the Vigoroth or get us alignment, and they decide to shield it, and now we let Quagsire go down and can get the farm down with our Talonflame. We let this go through because just a Body Slam, and let's see, they're going to come back in with the Skeledirge. We go for another Fly, winning the CMP tie. Does quite a lot of damage, putting them into the deep yellow health range, and now they just have a Wigglytuff, so this is just game over. We can't do anything. We go for the frustration just for the sake of it, and we're going to go for a flame charge. And yeah, this is just, we can't do anything against them anymore. Charm just doing too much damage, but GG's. Next opponent will have a Charge Bug in the lead again, so neutral lead, similar to Galvantula. Then we're going to try to catch a resisted discharge on our Quagsire, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Now they're going to come in with a Serperior, which deals double super effective damage against our Quagsire. We're going to go for the full Vine Whip farm down. Now they have quite a lot of energy, but Aerial Ace is not going to do a lot of damage against the Talonflame. Now they're going to come in with a Toxapex, and we're going to go for a Fly, grabbing a shield. And the second Fly will be no shielded. Now we're going to come in with our Wooper, and let's see, we're going to shield up the Brine and go for a Mud Bomb. This won't do a lot of damage, but they end up shielding it. And now Exeter takes out the Wooper, and unfortunately they have too much energy, and Discharge takes out the Talonflame, and unfortunately we lose. Next opponent will have a Toxapex in the lead, so we're going to probably go for a Fly. No, we're just going to bank some energy and then swap into our Quagsire. We're going to go for a Gunk Shot, dealing some damage, chip damage, and they're going to come in with the Trevenant. We're going for the Stone Edge, actually grabbing a shield. And let's see, we're going to let the Quagsire go down. We're going to come in with the Talonflame, go for a Flame Charge immediately. And let's see what the opponent's gonna do. They're going to let it go through. Now we can just go for a Fly against the Toxapex. It's going to do quite a lot of damage, and now we're going to come in with our Wooper, shield up the Brine, and they have a Vigoroth. And yeah, Wooper Mud Bombs actually grabs a shield, which is hilarious because small Wooper throws a shield against Vigoroth with a Mud Bomb. And now the opponent throws on alignment, giving us a full Incinerating for free, which is probably going to be important, or not, I don't really know. But a Fly takes out the Vigoroth, and another Fly will be enough to take out the Toxapex. And yeah, final battle. We're going to have Swampert in the lead, so pretty bad lead. We're going to stay in, at least initially. We're going to use the shield up the Hydro Cannon. It would easily knock us out. Now we're going to go for a Fly. It'd do big damage if it landed, but they're going to shield it up. And we're going to come in with the Quagsire, go for Aqua Tail. They shield it up and coming with a Vigor. I can't speak, with a Ferrothorn. And now we're going to just go for Aqua Tails, which are resisted, but we're just getting in some chip damage. And the opponent looks like they're going to go for the full farm down, and they're going to get it, but we're going to let this go through. And Thunder deals quite a lot of damage. Now they come back in with the Swampert, and we win the CMP tie and go for a fight. Now we come in the Wooper, and they have a Toxapex, and they just concede the match. They quit. They would have won, but if they tried, but Wooper is just too strong. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you later. Bye.